Emmanuel Community.
Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess, and with me today is George Peters, who is also a vital part of the Emmanuel community as he serves on our board. And you have like an official title?
This year, chairman of the board.
Whoa! Well, I'll have to sit up a little straighter.
I don't know if I can handle it.
George Peters, the chairman of the board. And we'd like to invite the community and for a very special annual event that we have here at Emmanuel. As you see, we're sitting out in our beautiful courtyard. We have a lovely, lovely courtyard with sidewalks that meander about and a shelter, raised flower beds, benches like we're sitting on. Just a beautiful, beautiful place with flowers and birds singing and blue sky. And on the August 12th, which is a Wednesday, we will have our annual backyard picnic. And we invite you to come and join us. We call it We Feast. And if you want to wear a cowboy hat and a bandana, feel free to dress up. We'd love to have you come. We're going to serve picnic food. And George and his wife Jan have helped serve that barbecue that we have, the hot dogs and the hamburgers or whatever. I can't even remember what we're serving anymore.
Usually sloppy joes.
Okay.
And hamburgers. And
This is your 7th year.
7th year serving, it is.
So he's an expert. He's an expert. We'll have the expert serving again on August the 12th. We call it We Feast. I'll hold it up here in the wind. You are invited from 5 to 7. And not only do we have, of course, the picnic food, but we will also have a live band, the Clint Felker Band, and I think he's almost been here as many years as you have.
Yes.
We can't hardly have the picnic without him and his good musicians. So we do have weather, rain, or shine. If it does end up raining, we just move inside. But it will be August the 12th, and again, it's a Wednesday night, and we certainly want you to come. We're also accepting school donations because we have a backpack project that we're working on, helping kids get to school with all that they need. And one other thing is the Veterans Wall Display. And that's why George is going to talk to us about something new in the community that is you're preparing something for the community.
We're getting ready to wait for the state to turn the land over to the city in the Crescent area of the new Highway 10 project. And the founding of the Veterans Memorial Park came about from the fact that the courthouse folks, Brian Berg, met with a few of us veterans, and they took the monuments down at the courthouse when they built further on the north end.
Yes.
And he wanted to know what we wanted to do with those. And our thought was, if we can create a park and put those monuments back in it and add to it and create a green space downtown,
Whoa,
it would be
perfect.
neat.
It'd be awesome.
So 4 of us put our heads together and we have formed the Veterans Park Committee.
Okay.
And that's made up of Harlan Thompson.
Okay.
Don Snot Snyder, who I call the Godfather. And myself, George Peters, and Dave Colwell.
Okay.
And we've recently added Larry Hinding to it.
Very good.
And our purpose is to try to create a forever monument to the veterans of Becker County.
Wonderful.
And this would be the centerpiece to that monument, to that park. Our hopes are that that will face the Highway 10 or Washington Avenue and draw people off the highway that are going by to sit in the park and enjoy our city and thereby visit our businesses uptown and etc.
Oh, what a wonderful plan.
The potential location of this will be between the Max building, what is now known as the Max building,
right,
and Floral Impressions in that green space area up there.
Well, that needs something anyway.
Yeah, we need something up there.
We need to remodel that.
We're very fortunate because we have gone to the city already, and the city has agreed to provide us with up to 1.3 acres of land in the Crescent area.
Okay.
And it's a matter of all the steps that have to be taken to get that land. Once that land is given to us, our approach will be to set up the Veterans Memorial Park.
Now
with
let
that
me hold this
monument.
one too.
Centipede. What I was going to do was, yeah, there you go.
I'll go this way.
And
Because we've got,
this will be our funding methodology by selling the pavers that have be shown to you here. And those pavers will be located on the side of the sidewalks.
so you don't have to walk on the
People
names.
will not be walking on the names.
That's nice, that's nice.
Now, the Veterans Memorial Park will include the centerpiece and 7 flagpoles, 1 for each branch of service, the American flag and the POW flag.
Right.
And those will be lights on them constantly.
Wonderful.
And they'll face Highway 10 so people can see the flags which will draw them.
Oh, that'll be wonderful.
Now, the pavers will be our methodology of funding this. There will be no
Right.
tax dollars involved, no city dollars, no county dollars.
And I noticed there's 3 different sizes.
There are 3 different sizes. There's an 8x4 on the top, an 8x8 in the middle, and then a 16x8 on the bottom. And depending upon what a person wants to put on the pavers and how big their name are,
Like Don Schatzschneider would
he
have
has
to,
to buy the big one.
he'd have to have the
Yep,
big one.
yep. But those pavers are, the 8x4 is $90.
$90 for the smaller one.
The
okay.
8x8 is $150.
$150.
And the 16x8 is $275.
Now that includes the engraving
That includes the engraving and the placing.
and the placing of it.
And a
okay.
couple things that I'd like to point out is we are using all granite pavers.
You know, I was thinking it didn't look like a red brick.
No red bricks.
No,
all
it's-
granite pavers
Oh.
and deep engraving. And we've called it engraved in stone, engraved in our hearts, and engraved in history.
Oh, I
The
love
dedication to those
that.
veterans. Now, it doesn't have to be just veterans on the pavers. You can give a memorial to any member of your family or any person whatsoever.
Okay.
The one thing we do is we reserve the right to reject for a stone because we have been told the possibility is there people will want us to print something derogatory towards whatever.
Oh,
So
well,
we need to reserve that.
you have to have a little discretion. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're interested, please contact any of the 5 folks that are on the committee. Harlan
okay.
Thompson,
Wait a sec. Now Harlan, are they all in Detroit Lakes?
all in Detroit Lakes.
Harlan Thompson,
Don Schatzschneider,
Don Schatzschneider.
George Peters,
That's you.
Dave Colwell,
Dave Colwell
or Larry Hinding.
or Larry Hinding. Very good.
And
And if you can't remember any of those 5 names, you just call Emmanuel. We'll have the information here too. Because we are part of the bigger community of Detroit Lakes. And of course, many veterans and people who have served have been residents and are residents here at Emmanuel. And that's one way we can continue to honor them and their families. So we appreciate.
we will have applications here at the Wee Feast.
Oh, at We Feast, you'll have these stones here so
The
people
stones
can
will be
look at
here,
them.
yep.
And more information you can talk, but you can't talk to George until he's done serving the food. The food is first.
I take a lot home on my clothes.
So the food, now this is August the 12th. August 12th, a Wednesday, starting at 5, ending at 7 or thereabouts. And again, the paper stones will be here, you'll be here, and it will be a nice evening. I know it's going to be a nice evening because you're going to be here. We invite you to Emmanuel Community to our Wee Feast. Wednesday, August the 12th, beginning at 5. Thank you for joining us today and continue to celebrate aging.